Hey y'all, what is up? It's your girl EJ in the building, y'all, and we are back with the vampire Lestat. This is episode 5, y'all, and this is New York, and y'all already know that we got to get into it. And of course, I'm not here by myself, so I got to bring up the entire crew. Let me go ahead and start with my girl Tika Douchey in the building. Hey, boo, how are you?
What's up, EJ? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Oh, girl, I love this episode. I'm so ready to talk about it. Y'all have no idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, okay. Because we actually watched this one together, so
Mm-hmm.
we
In
had
it.
some fun with this one. Okay. And then of course I got my girl Tamika's Den in the building. Hey girl, hey.
Hey y'all. Yes, I'm excited to talk about this one. Lord of mercy.
Okay. Yes, yes. And then of course we got Mo 69 Ways in the building. Hey boo.
Hey. Uh-oh. I'm looking a little dark.
I'm not messing with Candy today because I already know what you're about to say. Uh I'm not messing with you today, Candy. And of course, last but not least, we got the Gremlin Armand's bestie. What up, though?
Take him off the screen. Take him off the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna start having my little writing pad.
Our
Yeah.
mind is the devil. Our mind is the devil.
The absolute devil.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I can't even.
I was so, you know what? I was so excited and ready for Kate today. Okay, I was so excited because I just knew she was coming to defend her man Armand. I just want to hear what you got to say today, Kay. I really do. I just got to hear this shenanigans.
I have a reason for all. I have a reason for all of
I,
this.
I,
Girl, and ain't nobody trying to hear none of them reasons. Okay, none of them, because I know you're gonna come with the shenanigans.
There's a reason for all of this. Okay, this is all I got to say. There is a reason.
Okay.
I guess
REST.
it's everybody else's fault and not Armand, right?
Girl, you already
I
know.
know, maybe-
Okay, can
It
you read
is.
the
It's
next
always.
one?
I don't know. He be getting blamed for
Now Tika
everything.
got some paper.
He be getting blamed for everything. Goodness, if they would have just followed the great laws, we wouldn't even be in this.
Girl, you one of these great laws.
Technically, not
So
even.
irrelevant to Armand's actions right now. So
It
irrelevant.
was. That was Lestat. If he would have just
Now
abided
you
by
want
the
to blame
great law,
Lestat.
Armand wouldn't have to go and actually make sure the rules was being enforced.
AJ,
Yeah.
please do
Girl,
something.
please.
Okay, that part. Hey, T, can you read the back chat real quick?
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. Yeah, we know she was gonna come with all the shenanigans, so I already was ready for this right here. All right,
Okay.
y'all give me just
All
a
right.
sec.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna do a real quick. Nah, we ain't gonna take your time. We're gonna do a vibe check because I need to see how you ladies felt about the episode. Y'all know how I felt and how I feel about Armand being the freaking entire devil. We got to see the Akasha, which I absolutely loved. And then I had a moment where I actually felt sorry for Lestat, and I was in my feelings, and I was choked up. He created this song, and I was just like, oh my god. So I personally gave this episode. I gave this episode out of 1 out of 10. I actually gave it an 8. It was just so good. And so we're just gonna go around real quick and just see what you ladies thought about the episode and what did you rate it. And we gonna let Kay go last, okay? Because I already know this is about to be a whole speech about Armand. Okay, so we're gonna start with Monique and then Tamika and of course Kay.
What's the scale for the rating?
One
Like,
1 to 10, 10 being the
okay.
highest.
Okay, I give it a 9. We finally saw the queen. The queen made an appearance. Akasha. Oh, look, okay. And I'm up there trying to look. This episode's so good. I had to rewind it back and forth because like they talking over each other. I'm trying to pick up what she's putting down, spitting out, and then I'm trying to pick up what Lestat spitting out. It was some good, great dialogue. So shout outs to the actors and actresses because that's a lot to spit out. Okay,
Right.
I wonder how many takes did it took to get that uh all that out. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode. And Armand, you should have went right along with Larry. Okay, follow suit. Because what the heck was that? You a bad father. Okay, so no. And Louis, poor baby. I'm gonna need you to get it together. I mean, at least he was honest about how he is. This episode,
Yeah.
I'm all down for some honesty. We had a problem.
Yep. He told the truth. He acknowledged who he was. He said how he felt, and he reached out for some help. So because the other Louis probably wouldn't even thought to ask or even look for anybody, to help in that situation. So yeah. So Tamika, rating and thoughts.
I didn't even think about a rating, but I think I'm gonna go with a 9. This was a really good episode. First of all, just because they had my girl Kasha, because I thought they was gonna play and wait till like episode 7 to bring her. I was saying that last week, so I was very happy with that. And she did all the things I needed her to do quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I ain't gonna complain about that at all. Louis, I'm saying sick of him. I'm glad he did get on the phone and call Lestat. He need to call everybody and their mother. They need to tie him down at this point. I'm telling y'all, all of them need damn therapists, because I'm like, what are you doing? How do you think this is a good idea? Nothing about this good. This is not gonna go good. This is not gonna end well at all. And child, I don't even know. I did feel a little bit of something for Lestat in the back of my throat, because when he walked in there, he know damn well he want the crumble, but he had to try to hold it together and be, better than damn Louis. But it obviously was eating him up too. And but not you saying leave Louis alone. Louis need to leave her alone. He came in here to her, and not the other way around. So. Y'all already know how I feel about Armand. I thought I couldn't hate him anymore, and it just be like, yes, you can. He gonna do some more stuff. You talk about you been watching me for 52 years. Like, no, I don't even want you watching me for 52
Yeah,
seconds.
Father.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Daniel, you ain't no good either. None of y'all is good when I really think about it. All of y'all is sick. Okay, but I enjoyed it.
Cool. And now we're gonna go ahead and get to Kay. I know I had to save her and her gremlin for last. So here come the excuses, y'all. Kay, thoughts on the episode, rating it 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, as well as what you thought about the episode.
I'm gonna go down the list because I got some stuff here.
Oh,
First
damn,
of all,
now she got the list.
This is just a vibe check, girl.
Child. Right, that's right.
Because first of all, we ain't gonna call Armand a bad father, because Daniel is actually the real bad father. Daniel is a horrible person. He is horrible with people. He was horrible to his wife.
He was a bad father too.
Oh yeah, not a doubt.
He was a terrible person. Okay,
but we not talk about his human life. We talk about his dead life.
He still ain't no good because he was trying to exploit his cat. So he still ain't no good person, okay? Armand, y'all see when you said, I'm glad you said everybody need to be in therapy, because Armand was the only one that decided to go get help. I don't know why.
Girl, please.
Not that little
5 seconds.
Apologies, yeah.
Do therapy, okay? Now it ain't his fault that y'all would let him do his 12 steps. He's the only one that went out to go and to get some help. Now, I told y'all was going to be some consequences and repercussions because y'all would let him do his apology letters. I already knew it was going to be some stuff that was going to go down. With that being said, my MVP for this episode was definitely Akasha. You know what? When I seen the casting, I said, this is going to be good. I said, this is going to be good here. Just the presence of her being on the screen and her and Sam Reed's interactions together, she was spectacular to see. It was like worth the wait. And I know we ain't even seen but a fraction of what she has to bring to Akasha. We seen a sample of what she has to bring and knocked it out of the ballpark. She is going to completely eat this role up. And they were saving her for last because they knew when she came on the screen, wasn't nobody gonna care about nothing else in this story. They said, when she come, we don't care about nothing else. So yeah, I'm gonna get into more of her later. And before I forget, I was watching something that said, even though by the time they shot the Akasha scenes, the other actors, a lot of them had already filmed all of their stuff, like because they saved her scenes for last. But some of them came on set to watch her on screen because they knew she was about to eat. Like they were just like, this is my day off, but I'm coming to watch this scene anyway. That's how you knew it was gonna be fire.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that part. And then as far as myself is concerned, I actually give it a 9.5, y'all. I thought it was a really good episode. And the crazy part about it is that I feel like it started off slow. Like I feel like I was like, okay, we about to start off real slow. But then it's like where we ended and all the stuff that we got. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Y'all really took it there. And I had a little thug tear. It didn't fall this time though, but it was a little thug tear in there somewhere. Because why? Why they have to? And y'all know I don't even ride for Louis like that, but I was feeling sad for all of the above. Louis, Lestat, like everybody. Not that much. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that because Louis did come to her, so I can't really talk about Regina too much. Tamika got a point there. She didn't ask to be a part of this, but still, I'm just saying, girl. So anyway, y'all. I mean, let's just we're gonna kind of go all over the place. Today, as far as this episode is concerned, I really want to focus on, I don't know if I want to focus on characters or more like events of how we were kind of going on, because I want to kind of save Akasha for last. And what's his name? Marius. I don't know why I want to call him something else, but I'm
Mario. I call it Mario.
Yeah, it's Marius. Mm-hmm.
Marius. Okay. She's on Mario. But I'll save those two for last, and the Gremlin too, with his I can't stand the Gremlin, y'all. He gets on my last nerves. But let's talk about the album, the band, Larry, well, rest in peace, Larry about to leave the group. Like, it was a lot of stuff that was happening in this thing where Lestat is really trying to get this album going, because I really feel like Lestat knows that he about to go. Okay, Lestat, is he over it at this point, right? He just, I don't know where his mindset is right now, but Lestat is just like, we gonna get this album done. And he was like being real meticulous about everything. I feel like it started out one way, but then he really got into it way too deep. And he had them doing, I think we was at like 61 takes, and then he do one take. I said, Lestat, if you do not sit down somewhere with this, you're doing too much. I just want to kind of start there and talk about what y'all thought about just this whole process, and where do y'all really think Lestat's head was at? Like, what do y'all think he was kind of going with this whole album situation? Sorry about that, y'all. I'm gonna start with you, Kay.
Well, being that he got shot on the last episode, which here's the vampire, and he didn't do nothing to him. So I don't even know why he asked Louis, talking about, well, I was shot in the middle of the street. You didn't call me Lestat? Please, Mister, I have the blood of Akasha in me. Louis knew wasn't nothing wrong with you. Okay, you was not terribly injured. Exactly. But in his mind, he's like, well, since everyone thinks that I'm dead, let me go. He was just like, this will be my death album since everybody thinks that I'm dead anyway. Let's just play into that whole thing since I'm no longer there. And so we're just gonna lean into that because he is a drama queen. And so we're going to make a whole scene out of this. And he's putting his whole thoughts and feelings into it. My favorite song here was the song about Claudia. Definitely love that one. But yeah, he was giving the band hell, but he was right. There's certain things that they hear as vampires that everybody else can't hear. There are certain frequencies that they're tuned in that nobody else can be tuned into. And they only showed it in maybe season 1. Like, even their voice can like shatter things when Claudia screamed. But like, they have to watch their own tone and pitch because it can bust people's eardrums. But they're not like understanding the emotion he's trying to portray in his music. And then you got raggedy ass Gabrielle. That's the real villain that we need to be targeting here, all in his ear, because there's other managers and all them people left. So Gabrielle decided that she's going to stick around. And we see he's still completely hurt over this. Like, he's trying to pour his heart and soul into the music. And, every once in a while he'll slip out. Well, why did you leave me? Why did you leave? Why did you go?
Yeah,
where did you go to? Like, it's always like coming up. And then she be like, she don't ever use this as an opportunity to apologize or to pull him in closer with comfort. She be about the business. How we gonna turn this into, a thing? Oh, where am I? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me?
It's not you. I'm fixed.
Oh, okay. Y'all can still hear me? Okay, there we go.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, she's trying, because Gabrielle has her own agenda with all of this. She wants Lestat to be the beacon for all of these newbie vampires, because I feel like she's working for the Talamasca and she's part of this great conversion. That's what I think. This is not going to go well because there's not supposed to be that many vampires existing, and they're not following the great laws at all. There's going to be repercussions within this, and I feel like Akasha is going to have something to do with what happens here. This is not going to end well, but he's trying to pour his heart and soul, even willing to go out into the sun to get the best type of sound possible. He's hallucinating Nikki. He's hallucinating Claudia. He's hallucinating Louis in the studio to get the most emotions, and he's feeling it. Oh, and he was giving, what's the name? Hell. Larry was really catching it bad. That's why he had to quit, because Lestat is very much so a perfectionist. We've seen that about him in season 1. And he really wants this to be a good thing because, again, he's playing into the whole Death album type thing with Gabrielle sitting on his shoulders, kind of pulling the strings behind the scenes to make sure she gets a message out through him. Oh, you on mute?
You muted, EJ.
My bad. He even brought back what's his face. I can't think. What's his name? Sam? His name Sam? No.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Sam.
Sam.
Yes.
Who he actually really don't even like Sam. You know, Gabrielle
Right.
Sam.
Exactly.
Lestat don't like him.
Exactly. So I was like, oh yeah, he down bad at this point. And I heard her out there trying to, get everything together, being his manager, doing all the extraness. I mean, she really is invested in this great conversion, and Lestat just could give a darn less about it, but she really wants this thing to happen. So yeah, that was wild. Any thoughts, Tamika, just over the scene with the music? And I did love that song too that you talked about, Kay. The Claudia song was like, that's
that was fire. I like that. Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything that Kay said. I just feel like since he got popped and some people think he up out of here, that would have me laughing when they show the people on the street, some acting like they was, ready to jump in the casket.
I'll give you something after this live. So you might take a Uber home, okay?
You know how they say you like worth more dead than alive, the people go up for the album. So yeah, I get the idea, but running out into the sun and doing all this extra stuff, I mean, if it's, the stat is going to be extra, so I guess it's to be expected. And he definitely was like, pulling from his feelings, pulling from his memories and all of that. And I didn't give a damn about Gabby. I'm sick of her ass, but we know a big part of it is also due to her and his feelings that he have with her, and why she don't want him, why she don't stay with him, and all of those things. Yeah.
such chisel dizzle. Tika, thoughts over the group, the band, the music, and this whole idea of Lestat being dead, and then him trying to make this, what do you call it, a posthumous album?
His posthumous album, right? His life after death. Okay, Tupac, I see you. You were supposed to really got popped, but you really somewhere else hiding out, creating and making more music. I get you, Lestat. But the process was grueling, not for Lestat. Only on one moment was it grueling for him. But for the band, they was just like, what is it that you want? Like, explain to us exactly what it is you want, and then maybe we can give it to you. But you just keep saying, do it again, and you're not giving us any narrative or any idea of what it is you want us to do. Now when he ran his silly behind out there in the sun just to get a note that was gonna break the glass, I'm like, yeah, certified. Now I see Lestat is definitely certified. That's just what it is. Write him another check. He's certified. The fact that everybody had basically been sent on paid leave or early retirement, or because what was it, Jardo, there was the lookalike or the stand of Jardo. And oh yeah, we Yarda. Oh yeah, we knew he was, he was not really Lestat. Like the Yardophile. She called herself a Yardophile, right? I'm like, oh God, so it's getting deep. It's getting deep. And Daniel eating it all up, enjoying the moment, trying to get the stories behind all these so-called fans. That song that Lestat made, I feel like right now, today, I thought that other song was the best song, but today that song right there that he made for Claudia was definitely the so far is the best song that he has created for his new album, because all these other songs that he created, they just went out the window. That band, they literally wasted their time. I know we'll talk a little bit more about them wanting to become vamps like him, and being willing to slash themselves to, say, hey, I'm dedicated, pick me. Stained Glass Eyes was the name of that song. Stained Glass. Yeah, Stained Glass Eyes was the name of that song. I've been trying to download it on Apple Music all day. I haven't found it. It hasn't popped up yet. I'm gonna keep going until they actually put it up there. But that song was so good. Because it's telling a story. It's his emotion, him basically talking to Claudia. And I love that they gave us a visual of her burnt self, then her new self, standing there and listening to him perform this song. I hate that Larry had to go. Dang, Larry, now you out there in the folds of that man they call Armand. But overall, I was paying attention. I actually was locked in to what it was that Lestat was attempting to do. So, it took him a minute to get to where he really needed to be, but I see why the process took a little bit longer. But I was here for it. And I cried. I had a choke up right here, like with the song.
Girl, not a choke up right there with the song. I want to talk about, I'm going to move on to one of the more interesting parts of this, because, I mean, we knew Lestat is very particular. We know he don't do what he do when it comes to this music thing, and that this was going to be more than what he was just saying. We knew that he was going to give them hell when it was all said and done. But I think one of the, because I was kind of snoozing on that part right there. Y'all ain't even going to lie to you when we first start out. But then when we get to Louis, and because all I wanted to know was what was Louis doing and how far was this gonna go. And I think that it got to the point where Louis was borderline, where he lost it. Like Louis literally lost it, but he realizes that he's lost it. Like he realizes that I might be going too far, and he trying to pull himself back in. But what I love the most is that he calls Lestat, and Lestat is like, at first, he in the middle of something. We know he's in the middle of trying to have his perfection. But when Louis calls, he goes. He wouldn't even come out. Like there was no plan to come out. But who did he come out for? Louis. Ugh. As much as I hate to say it, that's who he came out for. And he just basically wanted him to talk him off the cliff. So we're going to talk about where we are, like this whole dinner situation, the fake Madeline, and then the call with Lestat, because all of these things, they kind of all wrap up into one. And what do y'all really think about Regina? Or is she just like, I'm just trying to pay my bills? Like, do we think that she realizes that this might be just a little bit too far out there at this point, or what? I'm gonna start with you, Mo.
With the Regina thing, that's a good question, because I hope after she said with Lestat that she really kind of back off. I know it seemed like it's just about the bills, okay? She's in a lot of debt. You don't know who she might owe. She might, she might owe a mobster or something. They probably throw her, take off her toenail or something. I don't know, but yeah, so it seemed like it's just all about the money for her, which is it's a lot of money, because that number he threw at her, child, please, where do I sign? But Louis, poor Louis. Yeah, I just Louis down bad. I appreciate the acknowledgement of himself, of getting a hold of himself and realize how far he has gone, especially when they was out on the water and he was touching her hand. And he was like, "Yo, I am tripping," and especially when she had her. Is she a lesbian? Is that her girlfriend?
I don't think so. No, I think
I don't
that
think so. I think they hired her.
Yeah, I think they hired her to play the Madeline part. But remember, the book
I'm trying.
with the vampire is not like it's not like all the way true. And so and from there, I feel like from her understanding, she thought that this was the relationship that Claudia had with Matt.
Hey,
Right.
okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's
that was
how I
about to be my
see
second question. Like, do she think this the relationship? Okay, got it. Because they was
it.
tonguing down. It's like, wait a minute.
That's like you know that they're like this ain't what they was doing.
No,
Right. So
absolutely
like,
not.
it threw me off for a loop. I'm like, ooh,
And
Yeah,
okay.
plus,
like you threw Louis off.
and
Yes.
because he Louis like this don't do nothing for him. He's not a straight man, so
Right.
that don't do nothing for him. Like that makes him uncomfortable. That is like his daughter and his fledgling. Like I don't care about none
You
of this.
saw it on his face. We
Right.
saw it on his face when they did that, and when she kind of got out of the accent as well. So, yeah, that was wild, and I'm glad he came to the grass and called for help. He called his daddy Lestat. You know, Lestat could be unselfish sometimes and be a decent father, unlike Armand. But yeah, he was there for them. Came out the shadows to be there for his boo thing, Louis. So, and he went in there. See, I'm gonna need more from Lestat when it comes to Claudia about besides this song. I'm gonna need him to like really have a talking dialogue about Claudia, his true feelings. But yeah, so I appreciate Lestat for checking on my boy Louis. He's down bad. And I hope this is the last time we see him and Regina, because which I probably because he need to back away. I'm glad that Lestat say no, she does not give me Claudia and move on with your life. And you could have called Negro
Okay, because I got
when I was
shot,
down
and
and
why
out.
you didn't call me? Okay, you didn't even check in on me. I could have been down bad, but you didn't even check in to see what was going on. You just
He was like, I'm selfish. If you know me within 5 minutes, you know I'm selfish. Okay, I could
okay.
appreciate the honesty.
And listen, and this time, Kay, you cannot say that this was from Lestat's point of view because they were both there. Okay,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
so Louis said he was selfish. Don't do that. Don't give that look because he said he was selfish. I'm waiting for the rebuttal.
Well, we been knew that. Both him and Lestat both selfish. I been knew that.
Because
Oh,
last time you was like, nah, that's from Lestat's point of view. Nah, this time they was both there. And he admitted that
I
he's
been knew
selfish.
that. And we know I've been told y'all Louis is just like his raggedy ass mama. Okay. He had just like her. And the thing is, like, Louis, you over here getting upset about something that you orchestrated. Like that girl wasn't even bothering you. You was in there every single day bothering her. So like, why are you in your feelings mad about something that you sat up there and orchestrated? Did y'all miss the part though where he had Lestat had his Louis' name in his phone? Thomas Pitt is a whore, which shows you that he is very petty.
Oh yeah, we know Lestat is petty. I said when I read that, I'm like, no, he didn't.
Very, very petty. And we see that Louis lied to Lestat about the relationship that he has with Lemuel or whatever. Like he didn't tell Lestat completely what it was. Like Lemuel, I think, would actually want to be more involved in Louis' life, but he sat there and told Lestat, "Oh, it's just a casual thing." Lemuel don't think that it's just a casual thing. He trying to be. First of all, Lemuel want to be more with you, but you over here replaying the past with Claudia, and it's really not giving Claudia because she don't know damn Claudia been gone, and you're just trying to ease your guilt about the way that Claudia passed. Like, Louis, you the one set this up, and instead of going to therapy, that's what y'all need to do, like Armand did. You over here trying to recreate your past because it didn't go the way that you wanted it to. Now you need Lestat to come in here and help you. You know what? These vampires is old, ancient, petty, and drama filled. Like, the afterlife didn't stop none of y'all from being very petty and very drama filled. Louis, you put yourself in this predicament, and he does need to stay away from that girl, because ain't no good gonna come out of that at all. And especially, again, humans should not be revealing themselves to vampires. He's really putting her in danger. And so if he thought what happened to Claudia was bad, what do he think is going to happen to Regina?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was my whole thing. As soon as he started doing this, because I was not expecting him to even be like, "Oh, did you read this book and all this other extra stuff?" When she said, "Oh, do I remind you of your sister?" I thought he was gonna go with it like, "Yeah, or you just remind me of somebody, remind me of somebody I care about." No, you got to tell her. You know she gonna go look it up. Then you're gonna come back and oh, you got this and this and this. I looked up your record and you want this money and now you want her to be your damn OnlyFans child. I don't know what the hell was going on, but I was like, please, Louis, stop it. It was frustrating me so much. And then we get here. She's talking about some freeze me like you did. I'm like, girl, no, what is happening? And that girl with that bad damn wig, like all of it was horrible. But when he touched her while she was sitting there like she daggone stone, and he just looked like he was gonna crumble, I felt bad for him, but at the same time, I'm like, you are literally torturing yourself. Like, why are you even doing this? This is not Claudia. Claudia been gone, like, Kay mentioned. And I was thinking about too, like, you're probably putting her in more jeopardy, because when we first saw this, I didn't know where we was going with the storyline. I kind of felt like maybe it was going to be a reincarnation or it was going to be some type of flashbacks, but I didn't know you was just going to go to this girl and want her to pretend to be Claudia. Now, for that amount of money, I would have pretended to be whoever he want me to be too. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But after a certain point too, when you see how he's like reacting to it, and I did think it was smart because Lestat was like, "Why are you still working here? I know he had to give you a big bag." She was like, "Just in case." Okay, so I said she got a little smarts to her. She got a little hustle in her. But yeah, Louis, leave this damn girl alone. Please don't go back. I got a feeling he's still gonna go, even though the stat said no, that's not her. Yeah, something about the eyes, right? It's like he's trying to his best to convince himself. He told him, "Don't come back here," but I don't know if Louis just gonna leave it alone just like that.
I feel like that was the reason he called Lestat. I feel like that was the reason. He needed some clarification. Like he needed somebody else to say, "No, you tripping. She don't really look like Claudia. She doesn't look like our Claudia." I think that's why. And I'm glad. He didn't go to AA or a therapist, but he called Lestat. Like that's his other therapist. So he needed somebody else to solidify that. But in the midst of trying to get that clarification, it confused the hell out of Lestat because he's like, dang, she really does look like her. I'm not going to tell him that she looks like her, but seeing her literally has changed the trajectory of where this album that I was supposed to be creating is about to go. Now this freaking song is about to be her, and it ain't going to be about her, and it's not going to sound like nothing that we've already created. So, he did what he needed to do. Hopefully, I do hope that he does stay away from Claudia. Excuse me, Regina. Now you got me. Now she got me calling her Claudia. But I hope that he does stay away from her because it definitely could put her, her life on the line. But just like everybody else saying, for 500,000+ or whatever that dollar amount was on that paper, baby, I will do some cartwheels that I don't know how to do for you. Okay, I will do some jumping jacks, some splits, some roll on the ground, whatever for the dollar amount that she's getting. But she also acknowledges that she had to kind of take a break a couple of times because he's saying that it's almost like it's getting too real. All right, it's getting too real for me too. Let me take a step back. So I loved it. I loved it all.
Yes.
Yeah. So as far as Regina is concerned, girl, if this man that gave me $500,000, they couldn't pay me to walk into that doggone restaurant again. First of all, I'm not doing it. I'm going to find something else to do. I respect the fact that you want to make sure that you got a fallback, but this ain't the fallback after somebody give you 500,000. This is definitely not it. I'm going to go do something else with my time and with this money that he done gave me, knowing that she could very well get more if she really had wanted it. She didn't ask for enough, if you ask me. I need something that's going to be so life-changing that I ain't going to have to go into work, that I'm going to be able to sleep in every day if I want to. That's just me, though. However, I do think that it's kind of getting to her a little bit, but at the same time, I think that she's just like, shoot, I got to get this money. Like this what I got to do to get this. I got to get this money. And then I think for Louis, like at some point he just comes to the realization that this is, he knows it's not right, but yet he can't help himself almost. And that's where Lestat comes in at, because Lestat needs to come in and be the reason for me right now. Go ahead and be the one to just give it to me straight, because I think when it all comes down to it, he feels like Lestat is going to tell him the truth. Like Lestat is just going to be like, this is what it is. But we know that Lestat deep down inside loves Louis, and what he sees is that this is hurting Louis, that like what you're doing is not healthy for him. So regardless if I see Claudia and you or not, you know, even though we know that the eyes is what did it for both of them, but she does look like Claudia visually, so it could really mess you up. But he knows that this is harmful to Louis, and he still cares about him enough to not want to see him hurt. And that's the part that I like, because as much as I give Louis a lot of flack because I really don't like him, but I love him, and y'all take that how you want. But I feel like I love them together because I like the toxicity of it all. Not necessarily that they have this amazing love story. It's so toxic that it's just like, it's so watchable. And I love seeing them together. But I do like these particular moments to really show you that maybe it wasn't all a lie, you know, like maybe it wasn't like, because I've always believed that Lestat loved Louis. I just felt like Louis was a kept man, and that he didn't know how to handle a man like Lestat is what it all boiled down to. He didn't know what to do with him. But anyway, that's another subject for another time. But yeah.
But all I gotta say, Louis, if Regina don't work out, let me give you my checking and route number so you can go ahead and slid.
You got it.
Yeah, slide me that 500,000. Let me put some pigtails in my head.
I don't care. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Okay. I ain't even gotta look like, okay.
Where my yellow dress at?
I volunteer as tribute. I'll do it.
Okay. Listen, at that part, I ain't even gonna lie to you. You're gonna figure out a way to make it happen, girl. You have to get real good with that. I have to hire a makeup stylist. Be like, look, you gotta make this happen. You gotta make this work. Okay. Your favorite little gremlin met up with his daddy, and they had this whole little conversation. I'm not with y'all in these signs. What is happening? What does that one say? I can't even see it. What did your sign say, T?
Armand is the devil.
And that is very much true. That is very much true. Now we're going to have signs. Y'all got to be paying attention, because apparently we're going to be having signs all the time now.
Right.
But just what were your thoughts just around... Do you feel like these two are like, I feel like they about to be into some shenanigans. I feel like we're about to try to, like, why are we this invested in Lestat? I just don't get it. What did he do that was so bad to either of them? Like, just make it make sense to me.
I'm just letting y'all know, just in case y'all forget that.
I have to get ready to go, but I just want to say before I leave that Armand telling him about what's her name, Gabrielle. Sophia. Yeah, I'm waiting for that to come. I said I knew it. I knew his ass was gonna spill the tea on that damn one. I knew then you had to find about that sooner or later. But other than that, trash, and more trash. Okay.
That part to me.
That part.
See y'all later.
Girl, thank you so much. See you later.
All right, y'all.
All right.
EJ, highlight this comment right here. That's the last one.
No. What was the last one?
This one?
Wait, we are talking about our mom. Why is y'all over here? Why is you over here?
Okay.
Yeah, the one above that. He ain't ish.
That one or this
he ain't
one?
Ish. He didn't fool.
Haters. This is Team Armand.
Yes, Rich. Thank you for telling the truth. Thank you so much.
No, she is Team Armand. We ain't Team Armand over here on this side. Don't even try that. Don't put us in that one.
No, ma'am.
Y'all see the signs. Let me bring my little regular piece of paper back.
Armand is the
okay.
Not you over there drawing the
devil.
See, look, Why Armand got to be the devil? No, because see, everybody finna get some right now. Because I got my other notes too. I'm gonna let y'all know. Okay, first of all, Daniel was a bad person anyway. We already talked about that. Okay. Armand was going back behind him for 52 years, cleaning up his mess, just like he was doing with Louis. What Armand said, he said, "You make the mess, I clean it up." He wasn't doing that just for Louis. He was doing that for Daniel too. He was going behind when he was doing stuff that wasn't right. When he seen he was depressed, when stuff was going on, he was there helping out. Oh, and how about Louis knew the whole time?
Nobody asked him to do none of that.
Let's talk about that.
Nobody asked him to do any of that.
Louis knew that the whole time that Armand, that Daniel was going back. I mean, that Armand was going back and checking behind Daniel the whole time.
Okay,
he knew the whole time.
Congratulations.
When he called Daniel back to start the interview, he never said that he knew in season 2. When Daniel found out that that Rashid was really Armand, Louis never said Armand was like checking up on you the past 52 years since that thing happened. Why he ain't never tell him that? Louis knew that. And all
Louis' mind was all messed up.
Thank you.
What
it was scrambled.
Nothing wrong with Louis.
Armand done scrambled
Louis wanted Armand to take away his pain from Claudia so he wouldn't run out into the sun again. He asked for that. He asked for something.
Jerry wanted him to do that too. Like, ain't that his name, Jerry? But ain't that the same way that he wanted him to take away? Like, he just around here just taking out people's pain for whatever.
Alex.
That's all right.
He's wanted that. He is out here doing the Lord's work, and y'all not giving him credit for that. These people going around suffering with addiction and anxiety and depression.
Nobody told him to be super saver
and trauma. And he be going and helping them out. He helped out Daniel. He helped out Louis. He helped out Alex. Like, he's out here being helpful to people, and y'all not giving him enough.
But he can't help himself. Stop stalking people.
That's why he was in therapy this whole time. Y'all not
okay.
But we saw how much therapy did at the end of this episode was unnecessary.
And take somebody
therapy is that
somebody's life. Denial is the river, okay? Denial is the river, okay?
Okay, and let's talk about this for a second. Because not only we know that Daniel's life is going to be cut short, but we don't know by who. And let's just keep it real, okay? Keep it real, okay? Who's going to take Daniel's life most likely?
Okay, I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's like maybe going to take his life. I think maybe there might be a body switching thing because I think that's what's going to happen. Oh, and speaking of, I heard what they were saying on the interwebs was that Armand and Alex got matching bracelets. I don't know that to be true, but that's what I heard. And Alex is back drinking and stuff.
Yeah, he was drinking.
Exactly. Something going on with Alex, so we're gonna have to check on that. Something going on. He might have to go back.
Who has he been hanging out with? He been hanging out with Armand, right?
No, he back drinking because he over there with Lestat. That's the problem.
He been hanging out with Armand.
No, he was hanging out with Armand. He was healed. He was going to group therapy. He was feeling good about life. He go back over there with Rockstat, and he over there, all doing all the bad things again, living that rock star life. Okay, when he was with Armand, he was living his best real life and spreading the word of don't you want to come over here and feel like this, do the group therapy thing. Like I like
that was only a 5 minute. Less than 5 minutes thing, right. And then we ain't seen them hang out no more as a sponsor and sponsee.
And then he lied about who he was. I'm Arun. Who in the hell is Arun?
His name is Armand and Amandeo. And it's Arun. That's all of his names right there. So it ain't his fault. Why I wouldn't tell everybody all of my names all the time. My name, like that's
sure.
Okay. Anyway,
his name should be Armpit.
Trash bag.
Asking, what do we think about? I can't concentrate no more. What do we think about? Why is it? Because you didn't even answer this question, but I'm gonna move to Tika because you didn't answer the question because you were so busy trying to ride for Armand. I need to know what is it about Lestat that has these two so in an uproar that it feels like they trying to team up. To like, what did he really do, Tika? Like, I just don't get it. Like, why y'all got all this time on your hand? Go do something else. Go live your best life. Go teach him. Go teach him a skill or something. He the only one who ain't got no special powers. Go teach him something. Anything.
I think when when Lestat punk faked Armand, Daniel, he thought that he had this big old intricate story. He thought that he had Lestat's story, and when he found out that all the footage was gone, it was a 40-50 minute session of nothing. That pissed him off. That literally hurt his poor little Daniel feelings. And so now he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna do whatever I can to, get at Lestat. And I just feel like Armand just don't like to be denied. He's been denying Armand all the way back in the in the theater days, up in the stands. I love you, Lestat. What? Boy, bye. So, it's you want what you can't have when it comes to Armand. You want what you can't have. And with Daniel, like I said, Daniel's just big mad at him. That's what I feel. He's mad at him for literally playing in his face, telling him this whole story, telling him everything, and then getting rid of it, deleting the footage. So that's Daniel's fault. He should have been taking notes or first record or something.
And who over here hating, talking about less hood, more vampires? You in the wrong live. You don't have to be here.
Right, at all. Bye. Bye.
Girl, I need to see that. When you see, I skipped right over that.
I know. I saw you say, I'm like.
But
on my page.
I don't even know who. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know who down up a page down. But anyway,
that's all right. Thank you for your comment. Keep the engagement going. run up our live, okay? My bad.
No, but at the end of the day, what it all boils down to is that Armand is a stalker, okay? And I think you need to come to the realization that this man is a stalker, okay? He has been stalking this guy for 52 long years, okay? Stalking the hell out of him. And now all of a sudden he loves him. I just can't take Armand serious, at any time. Like, I just feel like he has way too much time on his hand. And now just way too much time on his hand. And
too much time on your hand and be a neglectful father. Get out of here.
Okay, like, you're not even a good papa.
Some people would look at it as a guardian angel. I mean, I would like somebody to, be doing nice things for me in my life. Make sure I got a little change in my pocket. Make sure I get job opportunities. Make sure they smooth things over in my life with the people around, so they not gonna be hurt. Y'all don't be appreciative enough. He is out here helping people. What's so wrong with that? He was staying out the way too. He's like, I ain't gonna let you know I'm there, but like when opportunities happen, just holla at your boy. And the thing is, if it was so bad, why Louis ain't say nothing?
Because he been jacking with his mind, Kay. Did you forget all that? He probably forget it every time. He probably tell him, and then he wipes his mind.
He ain't even do all that to Louis' mind. All he did was help ease some of the memories of Claudia, so he wouldn't be grief-stricken the whole time. He ain't do nothing else. That's all he did.
Yeah.
That he calls. Anyway.
Now I see how the Lulu I be sometimes on some of my characters. It's okay. I get it now. I get it. I will ride to the depths on some of them, and I understand with a straight face. So I understand. But this one right here, Kay, I can't rock with you on the Armand. Daniel
might not be as successful as he is today if it wasn't for Armand. He might not have gotten them Pulitzer Prizes.
Girl.
Made that money, been on the bestseller list, all of it. Well, if anything, he should have said thank you. And again, he wouldn't even be alive because Louis tried to eat him. So therefore, he owed his whole life and career to Armand, and Louis knew the whole time.
Okay.
And they also thank you for telling the truth about Lestat and his mom, because Lestat sat up there and playing his face about this lady named Sophia, and Armand was like, he laying with his own mama. He out here screwing with his own mama.
And Gabriella.
And they playing in your face and they lying to you in your face. I see. I'm the one that's telling you the truth. They the ones that's out here lying.
With an agenda. You could have been said on day one when you approached me.
Okay.
Now you want to spin a block and have an agenda, child, please.
But since Lestat told his business first, would you? I mean, that he wasn't gonna say it, but Lestat was on stage talking about, there go the vampire Armand, and then he's like, he telling people business now. I bet you, I got nothing. Since you wanted to go low, I'm finna go to hell. Business.
If you over there taking a gummy or drinking, I want the same stuff you got, because what the hell are you talking about? I want to be on the same wave because I want to live in Duluth.
Okay, because at this point I need some of that what you taking.
Y'all wouldn't see that if somebody told my business in front of a whole concert audience. Yeah, I'm finna snitch on you to the person who's doing your documentary. You ain't finna
Nobody told him to show up. Nobody didn't know they were talking about him if he wasn't in the audience. Nobody told him to show up.
He did.
He was not invited at all.
He said, "I'm doing a show tonight. I want you to come see me perform." Was that invited?
He ain't had to go. He just said no. He could continue on his adventures of making amends with people he hurt.
He was trying to be nice. He was trying to be a supportive friend. I ain't know.
I didn't know him and Lestat is not friends.
Somebody that's not his friend, like,
all right,
what?
The way Lestat be talking to him, please.
Hey, I mean, you know,
if I had my clip,
they were bickering back and forth. I mean, amongst them.
I love you.
Armand is bored and has nothing better to do with his time, is what it all boils down to. And he just a bitter Betty because all the people that he falls in love with don't love him back. Daniel definitely not gonna love him back, and he gonna unalive him. Watch, and he already unalived him once, but there's that. But he's not gonna love him. And then of course Louis never really loved him because it was all a facade. He blanked out most of his memories, and the one important thing, acted like he saved Louis's life. So there's that. And then of course there's Lestat, the one that he really loved, that definitely just he smushed him in the face, basically talking about I love you, and he said he had to get out of this desperation. He couldn't even handle it. Like,
nope.
I'm just saying, Armand wants to be loved so bad, but he just so boring. Like what? Like that? What did Louis say? Like that boring beige pillow? I'm just saying, like it is what it is.
He was trying to apologize to Lestat, but now again,
he was not trying to.
You make a diss track about me. Yeah, I'm finna tell everybody you committing incest.
I mean,
that in the documentary, Daniel. I'm here for you now. That's the devil's minion. They're gonna be together.
Listen, but you
yes,
tell it.
Oh Christ, right?
Let you and Armand tell it. He been there for him this whole time. No, yes. It sounds like okay, you mad, I'm mad. Because I've been mad. You know, let's link up together and let's see what we can do. Like Armand is
right. That's right.
No, he ain't not
the
cute,
enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I'll show him to you, Candy. But anywho, let me move on past Armand because Kelly's gonna say in the
movie. Right now, Armand walking around looking like a fool rat.
Okay. And if it wasn't for Lestat, he would have still been running around in squalor. Yep. He still would have been running around.
After song, he could return. Take Daniel with you.
Okay, that part. So yeah, we did have that moment where Gabrielle and Lestat, they end up. I can't with them
real enemy.
You know, y'all know they just doing too much when it comes down to these two. But I really just want to get into the nitty gritty at this point. We got a brand new character and we got a little more backstory, and I want to dive, and I want that to be like the last little parts of our conversation here, and then of course we'll come back to Armand here at the end because as per usual Armand is always doing the absolute most. As a matter of fact, I want to stay here. Actually, I want to finish up Armand, and then I want to go into our last character, which I feel like deserves the rest of our conversation. But at the very end, Armand ends up taking out Larry. Larry quits the band, and next thing you know, Armand just tells him the rest. And we already knew what was going to happen when he said rest. I said, oh, snaps. Now, why? But you know, his big, I can't with you. Listen, that ain't going to work on us. At the end of the day, he wants Lestat to feel a certain type of way, and I guess this is part of a bigger plan. And so, of course, Larry ends up walking himself right on out there, and now he is no more. And the gremlin Armand is just sitting up there looking like, I don't know. It's just the eyes. Everything about him just says that I ain't ish. I'm trying to get a good shot of him so I can show Candy because she wanted to see what Armand looked like.
On that same, what you call it in there? They got a picture of him right sitting in the damn train station.
Look at it,
like a sewer rat.
Wise words from a decent man.
Just look at it.
Look at my evil eyes.
Look at him.
Evil.
I'm gonna go down the line. Y'all just tell me what y'all thoughts are. Take a Mo, and then we'll let Kay finish up the delusion.
Oh Lord. My only thought, and I was wondering, with him having Larry run out there in front of that train, is he going to go and fight him and turn him to save him, turn him into a vampire, or is it too late? Like that was the only question. When I saw that moment, I thought that's just what I thought. Other than Armand, wait, hold up. This is the other thing that I thought. Armand is the dang on devil, y'all. Because why? Why would you do this to him? To you, like he acknowledged that he couldn't basically he couldn't hang with Lestat's band. He understood that it just wasn't for him and he was tired. Lestat got them playing back to back to back to back to back. So okay, I left the band. That didn't mean I want to leave the band and leave and run in front of a freaking train. As instructed by the devil Armand. So he pissed me off when he did that. I always thought he was evil. I always thought Armand was no good, but that just solidified it right there for me.
Okay.
And especially what he did with Claudia and the stuff, everything that happened, that just solidified it for me. So in the words of anybody, Armand can go to hell expeditiously with a lot of alcohol on him so he can burn forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And I hope whatever happened to his eye happened to the rest of him. Okay, I'm done. That's all I really
got. Because he literally got he on his own Mario. He got an icebox where his heart used to be. I mean, he had no heart, but yes, he what he did to Larry is literally the definition. The devil made me do it. Like he is a devil. Like wow, that was so unnecessary. Talking about some rest. I mean, you can rest too. Come on, follow suit.
Okay.
Come on, jump on this track. Jump in front of this train. Like that was so unnecessary.
Candy's so silly.
39 cents is wild.
That's all it takes to sponsor a child. Help feed them.
You gotta go get
2026 is wild.
Dang.
Oh my goodness, y'all gonna make my head hurt. Candy girl. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Matthew. I'm trying to tell them because they over here, they not even listening. Okay.
And we're not.
Look, you could be right all you want to. It's about the messenger. Look, like I said last week. Okay. It's the messenger for me. I could hear that from somebody else, but not Armand.
It is not his fault that Lestat is not keeping up with his people because first of all, Lestat told them before other vampires been trying to get at them because of him exposing himself to them. Like, I've been trying to protect you. Lestat, you let Larry walk loose. Y'all know vampires are not supposed to expose themselves to humans and live. Okay, Armand is only following the great laws and doing what he's supposed to do. Lestat, you don't want to sit that man out there to the free world knowing this information that he know and you know what could happen to him. Okay, you shouldn't have told him that he was vampire, or you should have said, "Don't go out there by yourself. It's dangerous out there," and then left him to his own devices. Like Armand is only doing his job. People can't be just knowing vampires out here all willy nilly with all this information and then walking around. And first of all, Larry was a hater anyway. It ain't his fault he couldn't keep up with the greatness of Lestat and be a part of this album. He was over there sitting in his damn feelings, being sad and depressed anyway. And so Armand said, well, it look like you need to go sit down and rest anyway. I'm just go out there. Now, and then first of all, how you know Armand told him to go do that? Armand said rest. He told him to go and rest. All he had to do was take his ass home.
And rest, right?
That's all he had to do. Armand didn't tell him to do all of that. He said,
and Armand wasn't so eager to try to stop that man either. So
okay, exactly. That was my next thing. He is a vampire and he moves very fast. He could have went over there and saved him when he saw that.
Well, he said people got free will. So I mean, if that's the way that you
but yet he bit Daniel. But he bit Daniel. Was that free will?
Daniel wanted to be a vampire. Remember way back in San Francisco
but we was talking about during that time, but that was way back in San Francisco.
I could be your Claudia, like y'all knew. And you know what? And we never talk about it at the end of season 2 before they had exposed the talent mask, exposed the truth. Louis and our mom was like, we got something special planned for you for dinner tonight. Daniel, they was gonna bite his ass anyway. This was always the plan. So don't be putting that on our mind. They was both gonna bite his ass. He was gonna change over one way or the other. So that he will always wanted that in the back of his mind. Armand ain't tell that man to don't do nothing but go rest. Where in this do it say go and jump in front of the train? Where it say that at? Where's that at? That's all he said.
We're not even finna. So, anywho, okay. Okay, the Lulu. But I love you though. Listen, we gotta talk about one of the biggest moments though. We gotta talk about this whole story. Speaking of Marius, Akasha, we had I keep wanting to say Louis, Lord have mercy, Lestat, these L's. Lestat was in the dirt. Lestat said he wanted to be gone, y'all. Lestat said he ain't want to do it no more. He ain't got time for it. He was done. And we all know that this was when his mama left him, because Lestat does have mommy issues at the end of the day. He got mommy issues big time. And when she left him, he just stayed there. He didn't want to go nowhere. He was done. And Marius comes and gets him. He says it's because Akasha called for him. And basically, he was just supposed to come. And she ain't said nothing to me for 22 years. Let's see if she say something to you. Then how you get pissed off because she did say something? I mean, I know, but still, I'm just saying, like, how you gonna be upset? But anyway, y'all, let's just talk about all of that, and y'all can go anywhere with that. Like the whole story. I ain't got to go through the whole story of it all, but you know, like you can start from anywhere in between that. Lestat being under the ground to him taking this job. They did. I'm not a book reader of this. I've read some of the book, but I haven't fully. I haven't gotten to this book. I have gotten to this book. I haven't finished this book to know exactly how it worked out. But apparently, in the book, it's only a couple of days. In the show, they expanded it for like a 10-year period. So he out here for 10 years hanging out with Akasha. And, you know, end up waking her up. And she is a bad girl. I loved every bit of this. Like, every last single bit of this was so dope. The way they played this out, the way that the set was set up. Oh, my God, it looks so good. Yeah, like, I love they sets. I be in awe of they sets every single time we get something, like some of these different sets. Like, even remember when we were in Romania? Like, even, like, all of that stuff, like, it just be so good. I don't know who they person is that do they sets, but you know, Pac-Man's for them, okay? I'm gonna start with you, Mo. What was your thoughts? And you can go anywhere within this, within the Akasha story, her waking up, Marius chunking Lestat the deuces, telling him this your job now, and then coming back and being mad when she awake.
Yeah, he pissed me off. I said, then why would you leave, then come back? What you went to go do? What you went to go to the corner store or something and come back? Like, I don't know how long Lestat was there. Because
from about 8 to 10 years. Yeah.
10 years.
Okay. Because I know
he went on a permanent vacation.
Because I know what's his name? Marius or whatever. Marius. He was there for 22 years. So that's I'm like, yo. He said, my job is done. Like, how you gonna hire Lestat? Like, and then come back mad. I didn't know he was coming back.
He said that she called for him. That's what Marius said, that Akasha asked for Lestat. So I thought that was interesting, because I'm just trying to figure out, like, I don't know the whole story, and I definitely do not remember nothing about Queen
Lestat and not Armand. Oh.
Girl, anyway, don't even start. Do not even get started.
That's because we gonna talk about Marius and what he did to Armand. That's why, because Marius had a bone to pick with him. Okay, I don't like him.
I'm saying, at this point, he justified whatever it was. Well, I ain't gonna say that because I think it might have been a little heinous, but still, Armand the Gremlin deserved whatever he get. Okay, it just is what it is.
Yeah, I love the Akasha. Like, she with the whole tapping and the whole chanting. It wasn't chanting. I'll take that back. It was like her line she was saying. It's like she was like she talked to herself or trying to figure things out as she was talking. Like I'm that girl, I'm that queen, like I am a god, whatever. And I was with it. And she brought up a meal, talk about a meal. I was like, okay, I'm here for it. And yeah, and Marius, yeah, you can't be too mad at Lestat. He was just, you just threw him in there. You ain't tell him like you get him a booklet, a handbook, what to do. I mean, that set was gorgeous. I'm up there looking around behind. It was a good set. You right, EJ. It was a beautiful set. But yeah, I was like, okay, we got the queen. She has arrived. Beautiful. And I wanted more. I'm not gonna hold you. I wanted more. I did not want to cut to that studio scene. I wanted to stay here.
Me too.
Okay, stay here. Bump the studio, but this is the Vampire Lestat, so not the Akasha vampire story. But yeah, she ate from him. He got from shared her blood, so he got the blood of Akasha. I was like, and he was floating. He was up there for 3 days, 3 whole days. So that was funny. So now he can do all this floating stuff. So
yeah,
I guess
because
that's what he gets.
basically, wasn't she answering the questions that Lestat was sitting up there asking the whole time? Because wasn't Lestat like asking all these questions, and
She
then
was
she
answering not just his questions, but like hundreds of years
Others, yeah.
of questions that she's been hearing amongst like the vampire community and current events that's been going on in the world the whole time.
that is Akasha Candy. That is Akasha, the queen bee, the queen vampire of them all. Okay.
Queen bee.
Gorgeous vampire, and this is her kind of just coming awake. But I don't know. I just loved her. Tika, I know you loved her too because you was like in it when Akasha came to the screen. So just give me your thoughts over everything Akasha and the Marius and all the stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Marius said that Akasha asked for Lestat, but then he said that she never said anything to him. Why are you talking? Why you talk? So you lying, Marius? Are you lying, or did y'all just mess up something? But to finally get the long anticipated Akasha, a lot of us have grown up or have known about the other Akasha, the Queen of the Damned, rest in peace, Aaliyah. But we got this Akasha, and when I tell y'all, she did even this moment, even just I think she may have had about 30 lines of dialogue. That monologue was everything just for her to just wake up all of a sudden and just go to I'm that chick. Okay, I'm answering all these questions that have been in my head for years and years and years. But I also like there was a moment where Lestat went out and he got the ice cream scoop and he was trying to teach her how to say scoop, and he was like, you got to add the puh on the end. So it's like, was he not supposed to be talking to her? Just like Mo said, you didn't leave a playbook, you didn't leave a rule book, you didn't leave a scroll, you didn't leave a anything that had any rules of what I am and aren't allowed to do. And yeah, imagine being 10 years and having to and basically stuck in a place where you can only somewhat interact with one person. We saw how Lestat learned how to play the violin. He had to mimic what Nicholas had done, because he said he didn't know how to play the violin, so now he got another skill because he mimicked him. Again, Sheila Tim just on the screen. And I don't know why I was so excited, but I know why I was so excited because she's a hell of an actress. Such an amazing job. We got, what's the dude laying? Who the heck is
Unkill? That's
Unkill. I want to know, I guess because I'm not a book reader, I didn't read these books, but I do want to know a little bit more about Unkill, because Unkill had that severed foot and head cracked open, and does he hear all of the things that she hears? Can he come back at some point? was he her lover, homie lover, friend? Like, what's his story as well? But
And her husband.
It's her husband.
Okay. So that answers that. But I was just excited to see all of that play out finally after all this time, from finding out that she was going to be this character. And there's some ignorant behind people out there. Somebody in a Facebook group was like, why is her hair like that? Rest in peace, Aaliyah. Once again, Aaliyah's hair is not like that. Bruh, this ain't Aaliyah. That Akasha that they had in the movies was what the studio decided to do.
Yeah.
This wasn't Aaron Rice's vision. And I feel like this Akasha that we got here is more of Aaron Rice's vision.
She's like 6,000 years old.
Exactly. But also, people got to remember in that time, they were wearing braided hair. They were wearing, you know what I mean? I just had to say that because it's some ignorant, closed-minded people out there that don't feel like, Sheila should have been portraying the character of Akasha and with this look. I say she 10 out of 1,000 or 1,000 out of 1,000. Sheila Tim, even in this little moment that they gave us for her, she absolutely killed it. And now we see Lestat and all of his floating and the hot blood was in him and the trembling, everything that he was going through after he bit her and she bit him. I bit her, she bit me, or I ate of her, she ate of me. Like everything was moving so fast. And so if I were Lestat, I would have ripped Marius up and just put him in a box somewhere, because you put me here. Like, you play. Oh, now I can go. Now
he could barely walk.
Now I can go. I know, but I'm just saying.
He was up there for 3 days.
Just my thought though, because Marius, he kind of set him up, literally set him up for failure. But yeah. Oh, now I can leave after all of this time. I have her blood in me. Now I can leave and go do all of the things that I'm gonna go do now. But yeah, amazing scene, amazing set. Perfect.
Shout out to Sheila, because she's the only
one of my second favorite scenes out of this particular episode.
Well, and not just to say that to make the Queen of the Damned black, but I mean, she's from Africa and Egypt. So I'm taking it back to so we know Lestat went underground for what, 8 years or something like that, because his mama left him. Because Raggedy Ass Mama left him and he was on the brink of death. Marius went and got him. Marius, who is also
Armand's maker.
Which Armand previously told him that Marius is dead. He's not dead. Although Marius is also not a good person, because he also violated Armand. Because technically in the books, Armand is much younger when he was turned. And Armand lived a very bad life. So y'all need the vampire Armand. Y'all need to know the backstory. Anyway, so going. So Marius went and found Lestat. Because actually Gabrielle and Lestat were looking for him because they felt like he might have been one of the older ancient vampires that could help them. So he finally went and found them and said, okay, so this is Akasha. This is her husband Akil. They are in the statue form because they've been alive for thousands of years. They actually just over life right now. And it's kind of hard to kill a vampire. So they just literally just stopped drinking blood to the point where they became the statue versions of themselves. So they're barely alive, but they're still alive. So they need somebody to oversee them, because we actually don't want them to die, because they are she's the first vampire. She's the first one. And after she turned, then she turned her husband Akil. And he's like, but do not give them blood. Do not give her blood. Give her the ashes. That's how I'm keeping her alive. When you make your kills, then to give her the ashes from that. She don't need that stuff for real. But again, Lestat ain't the kind of man that you tell what to do at any point in time. You can't tell him what to do. And after 8 years, he's like, we about to turn up for New Year's Eve.
Okay.
And gave her some blood, not realizing
blood lipstick.
Exactly. She was loving that violin. He was bringing her little gifts and stuff, playing her music. She over there doing her little tap and whatnot. Showed her what an ice cream scoop was, and that's when he heard that ice cream scoop fall, and he was like, "Oh shit!" that might be the end of that. And first of all, Lestat, you have ancient blood too. Lestat's blood came from
Ugh, maggots. Mhm.
Exactly. It's the maggots over there. And so that woke her up. And mind you, Marius don't really want her to, because he knows she don't a fraction of her is a whole lot dangerous. Like, we don't need her out here like that. You see, when she gave our Lestat her blood, he was suspended in the damn air for 3 damn days. He was high off of her blood. He could not come down, and she couldn't do anything to save him because she was pretty much bombarded with all of these thoughts, basically knowing that basically she doesn't like male patriarchy. She's finding out how males from the beginning of time haven't been treating women so well at all. And she doesn't like that. And she's like asking, and these questions Lestat is having, and question all these like women and vampires having, until she gets to the point like, wait a minute, why am I asking all of the questions that they're having? I got the answer. Like y'all don't know me, but y'all might need to know me because I'm her. And these ninjas got me messed up. And I'm her. And she definitely is. And Marriage is just like, Lestat, you got to go because you had one job. Don't give her no blood. That's all I told you to do. Now you got to get out of here. Also, Marius, you didn't tell Lestat you was going to be gone for a whole damn decade. What was you doing?
Yeah. What was you doing? Where was you at? What was happening? What you had going on? You got a family out there we don't know about? Like, what is really going on?
What was you doing for a decade? Because even when he left, he told Lestat, say, I don't like to be alone. And Marius is like, you're not going to be alone. You got to take care of these two. And Lestat, Lestat don't like to be alone. He was like, maybe I need a caution to do a little something. But he didn't know she was going to be like that. And like when he turned around and she popped up and was like frozen as a statue and snatched him up. Like, this is like acting 1101. This is a master class in acting. She had very small scenes, but stole the scene every time she was on the screen. This is Anne Rice's vision of what Akasha was supposed to look like. So for all people thinking Akasha was supposed those are the same ones that was mad at the way that Louis looked like. Anne Rice did pass away before the shows came out, but she was still alive when they were making them. And she had a vision for all of this. She was perfectly okay with all of this. And I think Sheila Atim made a perfect Akasha. She literally gives us old ancient Egypt, very first vampire ever. This was brilliant. She took Sam Reed's breath away in this damn scene for her to immediately go into from being a complete statue to I'm firing off line by line by line. They said it was like 4 pages of dialogue.
Yeah, 4 pages. Yeah.
That she was firing off rapidly, bit by bit by bit by bit, and then became from that like sweet innocent voice, and why is this, and why is she this, and why is she kept it, why is she this, until like, oh wait, I'm the answer. It's me. I know all of this. I can be the one for everybody. And so I can't wait to see her like reawaken again. It's probably not going to be good for so many vampires and things like that, because they do have some level of control, all of the vampires, which is what happened to Ankill over there. Because Marius drunk somebody's blood that was drunk and left his ass in the goddamn sun and burnt all the vampires up until he dragged his body back in. I don't even know if Ankill is completely alive right now. I don't know if he can be revived. But what they're saying, this is probably true, but they saying that Lemuel kind of looked like Ankill a little bit. That's what they say. I don't know if it's because he's black or not, but that's what they saying. We don't know if he can come back alive or not, but we damn sure know she's gonna come back alive after this. And that's why Stat is like, feels like he's untouchable, because he's like, I have the blood of Akasha in me. He took care of her for a whole decade. Yeah. He knows what she's capable of. That's why Lestat be out here being fearless. So that's why I don't even know why he was over there whining, talking about, Louis, I got shot. You need to call me. Now Lestat.
Because he want him to check in on him because he don't like to be alone. Lestat,
he don't like to be alone. He ain't too fearless.
That's all. But he don't want to be alone because his raggedy ass mama keep damn leaving him. That's why he was the 8 years underground because your mama left you.
Yeah, listen, he had a companion all that time, and then all of a sudden he has no companion. Like, have some compassion. You got all that compassion for Armand. Have a little compassion for Lestat, okay? Come on now.
A little bit, because I'm like, that's because I don't like Gabrielle. Y'all, we need to be redirecting our energy towards Gabriella. That's where the hate need to be at.
Well, we don't like her either. Like, we definitely don't like her.
Okay, Armand ain't never abandoned his children.
Yes, the hell he did. What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Always taking it one step too far. minute. Yes, he did. Definitely did that. But yeah, I mean, look, okay, you just made me lose my whole train of thought. I love this. I love this entire scene with Akasha. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was
I wish
dope.
they
I
would have
thought
stayed
the
there a little
actress
longer.
did her thing. I thought she was amazing. I thought the makeup, the hair, like everything. Like I said, the set was amazing, but like everything to me was just done perfectly. The way that Lestat is suspended in the air when they're doing the thing, and the way that that all came about, like everything about it was just so perfect. And the time that they put into this show, like the way they all the effort they put into this show, just I don't understand why more people don't watch it. I just don't get it. Like sometimes I'll be talking to people and I'll be like, you looking at the interview with the vampire? They ain't never heard of it and they ain't never watched it. Like, what is going on? Y'all are missing like some of the best TV, hands down. I
Everybody
think.
don't get AMC
I'm
or
just
know about
saying,
AMC that much. You know?
because this is just like I just feel like the wait because it's on Netflix. If it's on Netflix, you should know about it. Everybody got Netflix. Like y'all,
True.
I don't understand why we not watching this show or whatnot. So the only thing I can think of, people get caught up thinking that it's something that it's not, and it ain't even about that. Y'all just need to go ahead and watch the show and let it do what it do. You're gonna fall in love with it. So anyway, again, beautiful scene. Y'all already talked about all the Kasha stuff and all the stuff. So I mean, we got all of that. But I am curious as to what everybody. Oh, it was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, I wanted to go back to Louis real quick. Well, not Louis, Lestat. I wanted to go back to Lestat for a moment and get back into that scene with the song, because that was like one of my favorite moments outside of the Akasha scene. Was the Lestat scene after when he comes back with the song and he gives Claudia her song and he's singing this song, and I damn near was in tears, y'all. I didn't cry for once, but I was almost in tears because this was such a beautiful song and just a beautiful moment. And it really just, to me, it showed us that Lestat actually cared about Claudia a lot more than what some may really think. Because again, even though some of this stuff came from her diary, the way that he was, so those parts of it, I feel like it's from her perspective of it, but I feel like we've never really gotten Lestat's perspective of how he really saw it and what she really meant to him. And I think somebody up here was saying that they wish that we would get that particular story of what she really meant, because I think Claudia is such an integral part of the story, and I think that revisiting that would be good. But I know we may not get that, but I just think that it would help me out. I would love to see it, but maybe this song is about the most we're going to get from it. So I'm going to take that, and it is what it is. I thought it was beautiful. Kay, what'd you think about the Lestat moment, the song, the visuals when we're going back to the burnt Claudia and them staring at each other and never breaking that stare? Girl, I almost cried.
Almost, or did you cry? Go ahead and tell us.
I did not cry this time. Tika is my witness. Did I cry this time, Tika? Almost, but I did not. Tell them I didn't cry this time.
I can't really see a tear, only because I was paying attention in my own feelings. So she probably cried, and I just didn't catch it because I was focused and I was literally choked up. That song was, man, Sam Reed. Oh my God, man, you did that. You did that, sir.
He is so amazing. Y'all know I love Sam Reed.
Sam Reed is very, very, very talented. Like very talented.
Yes.
And he looked beautiful singing that damn song too. Like, I mean, these vampire, because the other week it was damn Louis that was looking fine. Now it's Lestat over here looking fine. These some good looking damn vampires. I can't even find. They giving what needs to be given on that screen.
They the only two. Yeah.
First of all, you ain't gonna do that because y'all already know. I'm running furious there. Be out here too. Y'all already know.
Girl, that's hair. We talk about the whole full package, honey.
He is beautiful. These vampires are freaking
the way he moving.
I know she ain't talking about Armand.
They are. There's some very good. All of them are some good looking vampires. Like they just captivate you when they just on the screen. But I really love that. And
Armand don't captivate me. And then when he is over there, when we over there just looking at him outside of Interview with a Vampire, yes, he does have a very
Y'all don't see this. Y'all don't see this. Stop playing with him. Stop
You look
playing.
better with an eye patch, child, please.
Stop playing.
I said outside of interview, I can't see nothing but a gremlin when I look at him on the thing. That's all I see is the little badass gremlin. That's it. But with Sam Reed is different. Like I see Sam Reed, I see Lestat, like all of them. Like no matter how I look at him, I just see a gorgeous man with a I don't know. I just love him down so much. It's horrible. And Louis too. That's the crazy part about it. I love Jacob Anderson.
We're so fine in that episode. Oh my goodness, these some damn fine ass vampires. I'll tell you that. And I seen the trailer for the next episode. The way Louis, I don't know that, and him and Lestat is together again for the next episode, just being fine sitting up there together. But I absolutely that song that he made for Claudia, because he didn't, and you had the scenes, because remember, Louis didn't see Claudia burn, Lestat did. And so that's kind of on his mind all the time. Like her last moments, he witnessed it. And so he hasn't completely grieved Claudia either. Him and Louis need to just go ahead and do some grief trauma groups and get over it together, because they're both being haunted by their child, and also knowing that they could have given her a much better life than what she had, because they ultimately failed her. They did, but that was beautiful by Sam Reed. That man so damn talented. So damn talented.
When I said that I wanted more, this is just from a fan perspective. From a show perspective, I understand that it doesn't really need to be said because everything was said already. But from a fan perspective, of course, I want to see more of Lestat go into his feelings about Claudia, because they made it seem like he just really hated Claudia so much. But I think it was far from the truth. And I think that from a fan's perspective, I would love seeing how that all plays out on the screen. But from a common sense perspective, I understand that this is a television show and not everything has to be seen, but you can, know things are there without necessarily having to see them play out. Tika?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still in my feelings about it. The vocals, the lyrics, him seeing her, like, and then like you say, them eye to eye watching, him seeing her burn all over again. And I felt for the first and a half time, because there was one other time, but the first and a half time, I really felt bad for Lestat. I too want his perspective, not just that moment, their last moments with each other, with him seeing what happened to her. I want to see how he really interacted, with Claudia. Did he not do what he said he was going to do to her on that train, or did he not say what he said to her, towards that train situation? I want the real. At least I want him responding. I want him responding to, okay, this was a lie, and I'm going to tell you this is what actually happened. That's what, those are some of the things that I want to see. That's it. That's all I got, really. I'm just so, like, every week I think I find my favorite song, and then another one comes up and I'm like, oh no, that's my favorite song. So I'm waiting for Apple Music to put it there, so I can I keep saying it, and I'm plugging the song because it's so freaking good, and it tells the story. I know Lestat is not human, but it gives a human side to him. Like, he still has feelings, he still has emotions. And now this changes, like I said, this changes what this album is going to be. So now, are there going to be more songs about Claudia? Are there going to be more thought-evoking songs, more heartfelt songs? You trying to do a solo album without the band Lestat? Like, what is going to be next on this new album that he's going to have to create? So yeah. Not almost made a thug shed a tear, Monique. Yes, it did.
It almost made me.
And one last thing, because the petty in me just won't let it go. But see, this is the problem right here, and this is why you can't have a conversation and just try to have a conversation and be honest about what you feeling and what you thinking, because somebody always got to say some dumbass shit. And let me tell you, if you was on my channel right now, I've been unblocked your ass. but I ain't even on that type of time today because I was just letting you know what I felt and how I felt. And you want to come up here with this bullshit? Like, don't do me today. I'm just not in the mood for this bullshit, okay? But anyway, let me go ahead and get back over here.
I didn't already block one of them.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Shout out to Ed Rosebud for giving $5 to the Armand legal team.
Ooh, girl, you just wasting your money, girl.
He gonna need it. He showed up gonna
He
need
gonna
it.
lose
to the legal team, but he gonna need a little bit more than that.
Yeah, it's gonna need a little more. You gotta have to up the ante because, baby,
Armand is gonna be on some mess.
You have to work. Look, because they're gonna have to work overtime. Okay, the legal team gonna have to work overtime. So yeah,
every time she put that little paper up there, I'm gonna put my sign up.
I'm not even mad at it, y'all. I apologize. Had to get out of character for a second.
Next week I can't wait till I get my little writing tablet so I can start putting up signs.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna have to get one of them whiteboards because I'm gonna need to like.
Oh, you like to change your
change it up,
be right to change it up and do all the things. But yeah, y'all, I mean that was pretty much the entire episode. I mean, or the main things that I really wanted to discuss tonight. Again, this was a solid episode. I think we only got like 2 episodes left, which is already sad because we only got 2 episodes left. It feels like it goes by so fast, y'all, when we start. So
yeah,
I need to know what y'all are excited to see, what y'all looking forward to seeing, and what y'all think is gonna happen. And then let me know what y'all got going on y'all channels. I'm gonna start with you, Mo, then Kay, then Tikadushi.
What I'm excited to see. I just want to see how this season gonna end. I just want to see everybody jump Armand. I'm just playing.
She must have missed it.
But I would like to see what's up with this band because at the end they up there slicing themselves and giving themselves to Gabriella, Sophia, whatever you want to call her. She was so chuckled and tickled by it. Like they want to be turned. Like, cause when Larry took up the deuces, they up there giving themselves. So I read our minds. So I want to see how that fair played out. So anything with Louis and Lestat, well with Louis, it's good for me. So I don't mind seeing them on screen together. So yeah, I hope they take Armand amends and shove it down his throat. But anyway, what I got on my channel tomorrow, we're gonna talk about House of Dragons episode 3. I'm hosting that tomorrow, right, ladies? Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And Real Housewives of Atlanta is on a break, so there's no reality TV Real Housewives of Atlanta this week. It's a team and I got a lot of stuff I got to catch up on for us, movies that I gotta watch and do a review on. So yep, and Raising Kanan. Yep. That's about it that I can remember. Yes. Let Akasha come in there floating. Coming down like the queen she is. Come on.
Okay.
Do it 1, 2.
That'd be fun. Kay, what you got? What are you most interested in seeing and what you got going on your channel?
I want to see if they actually gave the band members the dark gift because Gabriella was very excited about this.
Mm-hmm.
We had them all chanting, "Make more, make more." No. Again, we see that everybody don't take to the dark gift because you get a Nicholas sometimes. It don't always work, or you get a Revenant sometimes. It don't always work. And I don't know. I don't know if this was such a good idea. In the books, the band didn't ever convert to being a vampire, so I don't know how they're going to take this in the show, like what direction, what kind of version of these people we're actually going to get. So I don't know. I still would like to see more of if they put it in, and I hope they do. I really want to see Lestat's perspective of his relationship with Claudia. And I seen the like some of the trailer for the next episode that they're going to go talk to a witch, which I'm thinking, is this one of the Mayfair witches they're going to go see?
Okay.
I was thinking that too.
And if so, what are y'all going to go consult with a witch for? What do y'all need from her? I don't know what. And it's Lestat and Louis doing this. What are y'all two doing that y'all probably don't need to be damn doing. What are y'all about to do? It's probably not going to turn out to be nothing good. Please, y'all, if you're
I know
still
what they about to
watching,
do.
exactly,
They finna offer up a month as a offering.
y'all
to
can't
the
because
witch.
they just mad because they
I'm
can't walk in
saying.
the sun. Okay, all you got to do is like, if y'all want me, come out here while the sun is up and get me. Okay.
Okay.
Please.
The Google says that the Google internet case says that the Mayfair witches are in the book, in the vampire Lestat, specifically the Merrick Mayfair. So I don't know, maybe they bring it into this or not, but it does say that it plays a part in it in the book. So I guess we'll have to see if it comes into TV. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
They translate. So yeah, I'm actually excited to see how that storyline plays out. But again, I don't think it's going to end up doing anything good with this because I know they always up to some tomfoolery. But yes, as far as the channel, make sure y'all please like and subscribe. Help me to meet my goal. I am almost there. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so now. Tomorrow, I'll be putting out my review of X-Men 97, the first 3 episodes, and then episode 4 review the Thursday. So if y'all have not caught up on X-Men 97, go ahead and do that now. Review dropping tomorrow for the first 3 episodes, and then tomorrow night is House of the Dragon. So I definitely want to talk about this episode because see, I'm Team Black all the way. I'm Team Black, but Rhaenyra don't piss me off, okay? Because I don't play about Lord Corlys. Don't do that.
Okay,
so make sure exactly. I don't play about them Valerians, y'all. You already know. So if y'all yeah, that's right. If y'all watch the House of the Dragon, make sure you come back tomorrow. I do have content dropping for the channel membership. So if you are members of the channel, I have some content dropping for you all probably Wednesday. And then Thursday, the next episode of the X-Men 97.
Oh my gosh.
Friday, come on back here for Raising Canaan. Team Green. Now, Matthew, we was here. And then you went over there to Team Green.
Matthew trolling. Ain't no way he Team Green. I just don't believe that.
All right.
Ain't no way.
Ain't nobody sane on that side.
I just don't believe that. Shout out to External Energy. And guys, Tika and I did Talamasca reviews. Like we did live shows on that. So we know that the show is gone. If I'm not mistaken, it did not get renewed. But if you just want to hear our commentary over it, we did do that on our channel, Talk That Talk Media. So I think we did every episode. If you want to go check those out, we did almost every episode, if not all of them. Sometimes this stuff
we finished it.
Okay. Mayfair witches we didn't do, but I know I got some Mayfair stuff out there somewhere, but yeah, Talamasca was good. I sure hate they slept on it. Fikadushi, what you got going on?
Yeah. Well, as far as what I would like to see on the channel, on the new episode of the Vampire Lestat, everything I want to see if, because Sophia is the daggone devil Gabriella, she is probably gonna wreak havoc and mess one of them band members up. That was the wrong thing to do. Why would you dare cut yourself in front of this thing right here? And there was also a moment where Lestat mentioned that his mama was touching him as a little kid. I knew that heifer was nasty. So I'm ready for her to go. She can at any time she can go down. I just want to see what is up Daniel's sleeve. Like what does he have going on? I know he working with the Demon Seed Armand, but I just want to see, how much further is he going to take his anger? Because Lestat really screwed him over. He thought he had him a good story, and he literally took it right back from him. So now he's just out there interviewing the fans of the world, right? Of the Vampire Lestat band. So I just want to see how that all plays out. And I gotta see what my boy Louis is up to. He can do no wrong to me. Louis, if you need my help, call me. I'm coming. I've been fighting for you since the end, so I got your back.
The answer is yes. Back. Louis needs a lot of help. So the answer
is Kay, Kay, stay down there with Armand. We not talk. Hey, stay down there with Armand. Stay down there with Armand. I got Louis. That's all I'm saying. And the show has been great in its entirety. I'm glad I was now this is one series that I'm glad EJ connected me to. Because once upon a time, I saw it, but I never really
Shout out to
watched it and
EJ.
got into it. So, it got my attention. And coming up on the channel, I'm gonna go ahead because it's gonna be episode 8 of The Oval. I'm gonna give a recap for episode 8 of The Oval. I already got 1 through 7 already up. So if y'all want to watch the recaps to The Oval, feel free, head over to the channel, All Things Ruthless. And then Ruthless literally is coming back tonight after midnight, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna be up like a crackhead waiting for it to come on, refreshing my app multiple times. And then on Wednesday we will be doing the Ruthless Roundtable. And I gotta do another live. I gotta do my Ruthless Conversations. I gotta bring that back. And then Zatima on Thursday, we'll be talking about Zatima. This is the season finale of Zatima, very last episode. I hope that chick ain't in the bathroom messing with Fatima and her baby. Leslie must go. That's all I can say. And only anybody that watches Zatima, they know who we're talking about. Raising Kanan on Friday. And then it's rinse and repeat. And just keep on doing some more until I find something else that I find some interest in. So that's pretty much it. Thanks, EJ, for hosting the live. Girl, this was fun. Last time, and I know last time.
What she said.
What she said. Okay. Not what she said. Armand need the rest. That's what needs to happen.
Exactly. Armand is the one that definitely needs the rest because he's running around looking like a sewer rat right now. And and there has been moments where he has looked a lot better. I give him that.
Yeah, I give him that.
He's just going through
when he was with Louis
when
he was with Louis and Lestat, Tika, every time he get with one of them, he cleaned himself up. You know what I'm saying? It started looking like something. And then all of a sudden he go back to the gutter where he used to.
And
well, he don't know, have no clue about soap or water.
And one more thing, y'all, he definitely don't know nothing about soap or water right now. And the final thing, as far as Armand, I want to see if Armand has Alex, like if he's working with him, like if he.
So you think they got like a imprint on him, like a soul tie or something?
I do too. Something where he is like a spy, sort of like a spy for Armand to see what's going down in the Lestat camp. So. That's all.
Okay. And listen, y'all. Tika and I actually do reactions over the vampire Lestat. So if you want to check out our reactions and see our first reaction, if you want to see if I actually cried or not, because clearly, the truth is up in the air. I'm like Armand, you never know. I might be lying, I may not be lying. Who knows? Might have wiped some memories. Who knows? But we do have those on our channel, Talk That Talk Media. We do have those, and then we didn't get a chance to do episode 4, but we do have episode 5 will be coming out probably at the end of the week sometime. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And as far as the rest of my channel is my TV Junkie channel. I'm just doing the live shows right now, so make sure that y'all are there. Of course, on Sundays we do Virtual Club Eden, where it's always a vibe.
How could I forget that?
Okay, girl. And if you're watching All the Queen's Men, then this is the final season. So please make sure to come and hang out with us there. We definitely have a little kiki kaka all the doggone time. It's a hallelujah hot mess, and we have fun. We have fun with it. And then, of course, we have House of the Dragon. Tomorrow, Mo will be hosting that live, so make sure that y'all come through if you're watching House of the Dragon. Team Black in the building, okay. And then Raising Kanan, of course, we're watching that. I am watching The Shy. I'm just not reviewing The Shy. But Tamika is not here. She was here earlier. If you've been here since we started, she and Candy are doing The Shy. So if you are watching The Shy, then please make sure to tune in to them. They do The Shy on Thursdays. Is it Friday or Thursday? Friday. They do it on Friday. So make sure y'all check them out. But other than that, y'all, I'm just here for the ride. I'm always here for the ride of where we're going to be going with this show. I just want to see what's going to happen, and seeing that we are going to have Louis and Lestat up in here for this next episode. Like, this is going to be gold, and I can't wait to see what's going to go down. Who's hosting next week? Y'all know who hosting next week?
I think it's back on Tika.
Back to Tika. Back to Tika. Yeah. Okay, so Tika will be hosting next week, so y'all make sure that y'all come through because of course we're gonna be here for the shenanigans. We appreciate each and every one of you that came through, everybody that gave us a lot of conversation and all the good stuff, all the new people that came through. Make sure that you are subscribed to everyone's channel. Make sure that you like the video and do all the things, y'all. If it gives you the hype button, hype it up, just whatever. And then again, check out our past live shows if you feel so inclined to do so. And again, we do have some reactions over it as well. So go check that out. And I don't know if anybody's reviewing it weekly, but just check the channels out, turn your notifications on, and do all the things, y'all. And we up out of here. We will talk to you guys. Oh, Replay Squad. If you're watching this on the replay, please make sure to go ahead and drop down and type in hashtag Replay Squad. Let us know that you came through. Let us know what you thought about this episode. Do you agree with Kay and her gremlin? And do you think that he is the true victim of this all, or is he the actual victim? Drop down in the comments and let us know. And let us know what you thought about the entire episode. And were you feeling Akasha this episode? And don't forget, again, like, share, subscribe, do all the things. And we will talk to y'all later.
Peace.
So that's something. We're filling them with octane, got them gassed up, about to get blasted up. So the last one was the most brother miss him. I seen him when he kissed him at the wake, he made his body shoot. The high guy in 850, eyes smoking, rap terror, full chrome and terror. Street fly by deliverance, the fifth is conspicuous. Bad boy slipped in 95, ridiculous. My rap lines is like landmines. One step, kaboom, black suits fill the room. To women making surgery. Is the click, act up, I have my honey's total bustle. That's right.